everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole reporting live. Just came to share with you some information regarding my eye. As you can see, something is very different. See, look, this side. Regular boxing match. Regular kickboxing match. Regular MMA match. All right, so if you interested to see how this came about, I need you to do one thing for me. Just stay tuned, watch, and enjoy. If you like it, subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you're not, thank you for watching again. And don't go no. Okay, you ready? All right. Yesterday, number one, I have epilepsy, seizure disorder, so a lot of times I have broken sleep. Any little thing can really wake me up. Like when I fall asleep, when I first take all my medicine, like I take 1,000 milligrams of Wait a minute, hold on. Let me cover this up. 1,000 milligrams of levodopa, 1,000 milligrams. So take that twice a day. Take 50 milligrams of Primadone and 200 milligrams of Vimpat. That's a lot of milligrams. So basically, I take that at 10 o'clock, and then after that, I'm done. I don't, if something happens, if they blow up a building when I'm falling asleep, I wouldn't know about it. But around the time my body starts to wake up around 6 a.m. So I got this itching and burning sensation on my face. And so in my sleep, I was in between middle of, sleeping and waking up when you really don't want to get up, but duty's calling, got to get my kids to school. So I'm like, oh, my face is itching. And then I was petting like, why is my face burning? So finally, my alarm goes off at 7:30 a.m. Central Time. And I go in my bathroom and I look at my face and my eye is like, this is a little bit better than it was. And I'm going to insert a picture so you can actually see how my eye was like that size. And I can open it a little better now. And you can see like the swellage. So I go in the bathroom and my eye is like super huge. I couldn't see. And this part of my face was like really swollen up. Like I literally had got socked in the face, like somebody went rock'em sock'em, boom, in my face, man. So I think I call my mom. Okay, it's either three people that I'm gonna call when something happened to me. I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna call my sister. That's my best friend. Or I'm gonna call my husband. So either one of them, I can't remember who I called first. But I called one of them, and they were like, "Oh my God, maybe something bit you because um 2 times before something bit me on my arm, and then I had something on my back, and it was like a big knot." So I wasn't sure, and I don't, at first I'm like, maybe it's, I don't know what it was. I went to look up, I went and looked it up, and it just started freaking me out. They started talking about bed bugs and ticks and getting down in your skin and all kind of crazy stuff. So I'm just like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm like, what if a tick is in my face? There was no tick in my face. I was just tripping. I'm like, what if a bed bug bit me? But the way they were taught, so I'm flipping my mattresses up, I'm flipping my box screens up, I'm throwing sheets across the room. Honey, I'm doing it all because me and bugs, we don't talk. We don't have a reason to communicate, me and bugs. We have a problem. When I see them, they need to cross the street. I'm just saying, I know somebody else have that same feeling. So I was really freaking out. I didn't know what was wrong with me. So I let a couple hours go by. Still, I started seeing double vision in my eye, and I started getting discharge coming out of my eye too. So due to my medical disability, I have Medicaid or Medicare, whatever you want to call it. So I called the nurse line, and she's like, I get to describing her my symptoms and all that fun stuff. And she's like, well, I think you need to go to urgent care and go and get your eye seen because it could be something called cellulitis. And I was thinking like, what is cellulitis? She was like, well, it's an infection of the skin, and it's very important. By the next 8 hours, within the next 8 hours, you need to go and you need to get your eye checked because it can become very serious. It can be a life-threatening disease. I'm like, okay, God, why is every time something happens to me, it always got to be something life-threatening behind it? I'm tired. Anywho, so I said, okay. She said, make sure you don't drive because if you're having problems seeing, then you need to get someone to help you. I immediately get on the phone and call who? Da, 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 da. My mommy. Mommy is to the rescue. She never disappoints. I don't know what I would do without her. I think all of us don't know what we would do without her. So she picks me up, she takes me to the urgent care. Urgent care was like, nope, don't want your insurance. So I end up going to the emergency room. Why do they call it urgent care if it's urgent, but then you tell me you won't take my insurance? But I'm like, okay, I don't have time to yell at people today. I'm trying to figure out why my eye looked like Floyd Mayweather punched me several times on this side of my face. So I go to the emergency room. I start feeling really, really weird in my body. Like, if you're familiar with like seizures or anything, I started having an aura. I started feeling dizzy and lightheaded. And so um, they were triaging me. I think that's the word. They were admitting me into to the hospital. They were taking my blood pressure. And then they were like, okay, the doctor's going to come in and see you. They ask you all the questions they're going to ask you. And I told the nurse at the desk that I started to feel really, really funny. And my if you're familiar with anybody who have a seizure disorder, my everything just started to slow down. And I started to feel like something was wrong, and that's what I told her. So they immediately got me to the back. I remember putting on my little hospital gown, and um and then I went into a seizure. And when I came out, the doctor, he was telling me his name. The normal things that you go through when you have seizure. They ask you, what is your name? Do you know where you are? When you come out, what is your name? Do you know where you are? When is your birthday? And they ask you some stuff like that just to make sure that you're not post-stictal anymore, that you have fully come out of the seizure so they can communicate with you. So after I came out, they had gave me some Ativan, so I'm already completely like drugged up with that. And this Ativan is it's something that helps you relax all your muscles. And so come to find out, I did have cellulitis, and so they had already gave me an IV because they needed to give me Ativan for the seizure that I just had. Thank God that I didn't have to stay. So he proceeds to give me fluids in my IV and put medication in my IV. So I had to get an antibiotic, and it is called something I don't know. I'm gonna clindamycin. So this is what it is. I have to take this every 6 hours until it runs out. And it looks like, I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what it looks like. They are little, you see that? Little blue pills. And I'm like, okay, fun. I already got to take 6 doses a day, 6 doses of stuff a day. But I want to see being me being able to visualize things is very, very important. So I will be taking these every 6 hours until they run out because I want to see. Now the swelling has went down a lot, but unfortunately not as much as I would like it to be. And so this is me kind of what is the correct word? I am kind of disfigured. But that's when the confidence come in. That's when you can say, hey, this is what I am. This is who I am. It's not going to change, but things will get better. So, I don't know if you got bit by something and you're suffering with some swelling and something like that. I really, really want to encourage you to go see a physician because, I mean, things are biting us, and if you have sensitive skin like me, then this could have potentially becomes something very, very serious if you don't go get it treated, especially men. Men, you guys will get bit and things will happen to you, and you'll just go to work, you'll just go ahead and do all the stuff you think you need to do. But it's very, very important to keep an eye out on your health. And the summer is coming around and things are biting us, and all kind of, every time I turn around it's a new disease, um a new something that the bugs are carrying into the country, or the bugs are, integrating, or whatever you want to call it. So it's very, very important that you pay attention to the signs, pay attention to your children when they are bit. Make sure that it saying pay attention to your kids, make sure the wound does not get infected. My wound was very red and it swelled up a tremendous amount. I don't remember when I was little when I got bit by a mosquito. I remember getting a small tiny bite, but not swelled up the way of this magnitude. So please, please, please pay attention to yourself and to your children, because you got plenty of work to do on this earth, on God's planet, and you don't need to go before your time. So it is very important that you take care of yourself and your children and the people that you are responsible for. Grab. Okay? So once listen, because this, and another thing, this right here, I declare you gotta go, because she's going on vacation and I need you to be gone. Okay? I need this little situation to be gone, because I'm trying to be cute on my trip. I'm not trying to be looking like somebody drugged me down the street and bopped me in my eye about 45 times. No. So you gotta go. Take care of yourself. I was attacked by something. And when I catch it, you will die. Love you. Like, subscribe, share. Love you. Ooh.